I went to Whole Foods. So Whole Foods is like a mile drive from there. I drive to Whole Foods and I go into the parking lot. In the parking lot, a big section of the parking lot is closed because there's these giant trucks, these giant, strange looking trucks in the parking lot. So the available spots have been basically cut in half.
Hmm.
And as a result, I'm not able to find a parking spot. And so I leave the parking lot and I drive, to a block away to a neighborhood. And now I don't know if they've done this in LA, but in San Francisco, they've sort of blocked off certain roads as being pedestrian friendly.
Yes, yes.
Have they done this in LA as well?
I think they're going to do more of it. I think they've done some of it.
Okay, so I turned onto one of these streets and it's all decked out in this signage that says this is a COVID blocked off zone, no cars allowed. Does that phase me? Not in the least. I turned right onto this quote unquote. It's only available to abutters, people who live on the street itself. So basically, I broke the rules, if not the law, by turning onto this street. You know,
Yes.
in defiance of all of this signage that's
Yeah.
up there. And so I get there, and as soon as I get there, so it's hard to explain, but the right lane was blocked, so I had to swerve into the left lane to evade the sort of plastic barricades,
Yep.
right? So I had to turn into the left lane and then back over to the right lane and then continue down the street. And so I turned into the left lane, and there's this woman at the other end of the block. We're talking a solid, I don't know, 300 yards away. And she starts going ballistic. She starts waving her hands and shouting and so forth. And then I turn over into I we are so far apart. There is not even the vaguest suggestion that I could even collide with her, right? So I
Hmm.
turn back into the right lane, the appropriate lane, and then she's still going bananas, like waving her hands and raving and ranting and so I finally drive up to her and I stop and I roll down the window and I said, "Is there a problem?" And then she starts shrieking at me.